This is the book of Unwritten Tales 2, and I'm really enjoying it, so I thought I'd show a little bit to you. And I'm gonna take us to...
Was this made like a long time ago?
This came out this
Kinda
year.
Looks like it's graphical wise. Oh really?
2015. Yep. Alright. So this is about 3 hours into the game. And I'm this little dude. The little creature.
Prince Speech? Okay.
If you can see him.
Just,
and
I don't even know what to call that. A tongue with eyeballs?
Yeah, you know those little guys in
So
Muppets who go like...
eyeballs?
Mana, do 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 do. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Oh, yeah.
So Kyle, what's your experience with adventure games like this?
Oh,
do you have
point and click adventures?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Monkey Island.
Yep.
In a way. You know?
Definitely.
Getting a big Monkey Island vibe off of it.
Definitely.
I played a whole bunch of them, like long time ago.
Yeah.
Computer.
They're kind of retro.
All the fun like learning type games.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Putt Putt Saves the Zoo.
Like Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. Yeah, those kinds of.
Yep. All right, well, Kyle, I got
Spy Fox.
Spy Fox, absolutely. Pajama Sam. Freddy Fish.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All the
I
favorites.
didn't play any Freddy Fish though.
Dude, what? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Kyle, is that a cornucopia peed in the bottom left?
Yes. Kyle, I got great news for you.
Like, what? Yeah.
The genre has evolved. We've moved on. Let me show you what we're working with now. So you press spacebar.
Like Destiny MMO move on?
Not quite. We're not quite there yet.
We're
not quite there yet. We're getting there.
Okay, good. Okay.
So you press spacebar, and it pops up little icons that show you everything you can click on, which makes this so much easier. Because it's like, can I click on this treasure chest?
But that like takes away the mystery of the game.
Well, you still have to figure out what to do with everything,
can you click on it?
You don't have to like go around and be like, can I click on this owl? Click, 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 click. Can I click on this treasure chest? All you do is like, I can click on the sword. And he's like, so this character does not speak English.
Okay. So
he just kind of says blah 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 blah. So all the dialogue you have with people is kind of like insane, and you kind of have Dolanung.
Oh.
So
Dolanung.
One of the reasons I wanted to show off this part of the game is because this monkey is basically the only person you can talk to during this part of the game, and the monkey also doesn't speak English. So you're like having these conversations where it's like, and then you're like, oh, glug mochito. So then the monkey goes, oh, that's the drink you want. And then he goes and he gets the ingredients and he mixes you up a drink.
Oh. Okay, so he's a bartender then?
Yep. And he's like, oh, there's your drink. Ook ook.
Ook ook.
Alright.
Does like the drink give you like special powers or?
No, so what you're trying to do is
save the princess.
No, not really. You're the
Find
actual
the teeth that go along with the tongue.
The guy you would want to play as, Nate, is hungover. So what you're trying to do is mix him up a hangover cure.
Okay.
Because the creature really can't do much. So what you do is you go over here. And here's the monkey's recipe book. Burning Mary, grog, and let's see. Yeah, I already have the recipe for the hangover cure, hangover healer. So what I'm trying to do is get the ingredients and the moves. So I have to know what the beep boop, the mangang, the donkadonk, and the freak out are. So I can mix up this hangover cure. So I have the peppermint. Let's see. Need milk.
Oh.
So I need milk, right? Where do I get the milk? Well, all you do is you take the coconut, use it with the sword,
and you crack it on open, and then
he's like, puts it back in his mouth. All set to go. So now I have
Yeah.
Nox. Okay.
Nox.
So that's great. Then I can go to the jetty, and there's birds
The
here.
jet. Is the jetty like the flying boat thing?
No, the Mary is the ship, and it's chained to this dock. You can't.
Okay. You don't want to burn it down with that mirror
No,
thing
dude.
over there.
So I'm gonna pour the milk into the glass here. Okay, so now I have glass. I've got the milk
With
and the
milk.
peppermint.
Now you
Now-
just need the salt.
Yes. So you go over here, and this one I didn't really. Well, I'm gonna look at the cornucopia quick. Yep. So he like drinks it, and sobs is salty apparently. So here, how did I do that? Oh. So you go over here, right? You can try to like. We've got this burning mirror. And my thought was, this bird is like a guard, so I thought, oh, you barbecue some bird. But doesn't work. Are you with me? Here, I'm gonna put this on here.
Yeah.
Do you get where this is going? Can you foresee where this might be headed?
You're gonna evaporate that there
Yeah, dude.
water. Oh man.
Yep.
Poof.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Just gotta get that pan.
Dude, he is psyched about what just happened. Okay, so I've got my hangover healer, right? And it's all set to go, except I have to do the beep boop, mangang, donka donk, and freak out.
Yeah.
Of course. So
Of course. Just gotta
so
get
if you
that
wanna,
that going.
so what you do is, like, I need the,
You just gotta do.
yeah, so I order a mojito, and then he'll do the mangang first. That's pretty cute. When you do it, it's like, here's little icons for the different. So I forgot what it was. It was the, I think it was the robot first. Alright, and then it was the. This one? No, that's the J sword fight one.
Oh. You screwed it up.
Yeah. Oh,
The monkey's just sitting over there going, what in the world is this guy doing?
alright, so I'm not gonna.
So-
I could go through this whole process. I'm gonna load up a different part of the game just to show off some more of the. Let's see.
action. Some of this hardcore action.
Yeah, this, you know,
Go straight to Blarm.
Luke. I think.
Yep. Get some more pudding with a cinnamon stick in it.
Dude, yeah. Alright, so in this part of the game, I'm this little dwarf dude. He's a gnome, sorry. And he's like the headmaster at the school. Man, there's so much going on. So he's like the headmaster, but then the headmaster went off, and there's like two headmasters, and then there's an election going on, and one of the headmasters is actually a bad guy in disguise. They look the same. And then there's Bill, and he's
Spoilers.
like a corrupt merchant, and he's like a goat man, and I'm like, what do you think of the lottery? And he's like, clever,
What
ain't
do you
it?
mean? Well, you've got to give the rabble.
So they have this like lottery,
Make what?
and
Becoming one of
people
us.
in the
As long
lower
as everyone
town
down
can,
there thinks their current situation
if they
is
win the
only
lottery, they
a
can move to the
temporary
upper town.
condition. Yeah, anyway.
And
Okay.
but it's not. It's kind of a scam because only like one person a year gets to go. So then,
Get to
like,
move up.
yep,
How come society isn't like that anyways? Jeez.
I know, right? I'm gonna skip ahead in this part because I can't get to the. You have to figure out how to get to the lower town, and you do it by showing that the guy is corrupt. And then there's like tons and tons of like Monty Python references for some reason.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
is because it's a German game,
A
so
whole
I
bunch
don't know
of
if that
Easter
is.
eggs.
Yeah, like this guy is
Oh,
the
it's true.
Knight of Knee, and he doesn't have any legs, and then
Oh.
eventually you have to cut his arms off. And it's like, it's just like in the thing.
Tongue in cheek right there.
Yeah.
A little bit of a tongue in cheek.
I know, I really like the
Yeah.
characters. There's like, in here there's the bartender is this two-headed ogre, and the guy on the right is a
I don't need
wizard alcoholic, and then the guy on the left is this like
Hello, bloke.
dumb guy who wants to quit.
Wilbur.
Yep. He wants to quit because
Bye,
the
folks.
guy on the right doesn't treat him fairly.
Oh yeah.
And then this is like a role-playing game right here. It's like a role-playing machine, except they're wizards already, so they role-play as like accountants. And it's just like, it's just like,
Alright. You
Dumb
know,
stuff
This looks
you
like
know,
a hat.
the next step right there.
yep. And then this is like the underground resistance movement right here.
Aloha.
Are you talking to
Okay.
me?
And they're like Scottish.
Just
They're
in that
like,
little cubby.
yep, Braveheart.
Who are you?
My name is.
So is
You
the like
telling
people
me
actually
to pick up
saying
me?
these
What do you want to call
text
us?
boxes or
Yeah,
is
this
it,
is all
okay.
voiced. Yep.
Your name is Paul? But
This is
you're a
Paul the
woman.
woman.
Got it.
Gender is just one
Paul-
of the fictions indoctrinated by the
No,
people
Don't
let
of
Paul know.
society.
Cutting into like,
Oh. What are you?
We're protesting against.
Yeah.
Wow.
Starting an uprising with
we are
your
demanding that things
Curious
change.
George
yep.
newspaper
and
hat.
We're putting together
Yep, that's because
a
I
list
was
of
a friend of the
We're
books.
still-
Oh, I should show that off last. Okay, that's gonna be the last thing I show. Hold on.
Ma-
If I can find it in my
mhm.
saved games here. Spoilers
Yep.
coming up.
Right? Yarp.
Yarp.
No. Well, the game looks pretty good. Like it's got a nice
It's
little
like
kinda
cartoony.
portrait kind of.
Yeah.
Like cartoony.
So he's like the. He just started as the professor. Here's the housekeeper troll.
Yep, the professor at
I don't have
Quagwarts.
anything to talk to him.
He's a you know. And this is just like all like Harry Potter. You use flu powder to go to the. See, the library disappeared because it's like this magic tower and stuff's always disappearing.
Okay.
So you gotta go find the
Alright,
library and
yep.
bring it back.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay, so I'm in the library, right?
Yeah.
The missing library, and there's a time travel book. And you're like, what's up,
Hi.
time travel book?
Will,
Wilbur.
I was in the past. Everything.
Time travel book's talking to you?
Yeah, dude.
Not let me know.
You
So
know,
I'm like, please send me back
normal
to the
time
past.
travel book. Part.
So he's like, okay, now you're in the past. And it's like, oh, like this?
Okay.
Yep. And you're like,
No
you're trying to
sign
get
of
these
whoever was
books,
supposed to repair the
these
roof.
rotten books in the corner. You're just
Water's
trying to
just
go
gonna
back in
drip
time
through
enough
on
to
the
save
next
them
storm.
from becoming
Not that-
rotted by rain.
Hi.
Trying to fix a
How can
patch
I-
in the ceiling. So you're like, dude, they're already rotted here. Can you send me back even
Send me a
further?
all right.
He's like, no problem, dude. So now it's like this, and it's like, okay, cool, cool. And at this point, there's no voice chat. I'm back in the past.
And you could like change it into like some sort of 8-bit.
Yep. This is like first Monkey Island game, and then it's like, dude, I gotta go even further back though.
What?
The good old
You
days.
go even further back?
Yep. And then it's just like straight up text. Look at the workman. It's a very strange thing. I'm gonna take a wine bottle.
The wine bottle. Oh. Bottles are empty. What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Make more wine.
Yes. Talk to yourself.
Talk to yourself. This is way beyond you.
Alright, so it's very self-aware.
Yeah,
Use the
yeah.
fire spell with the workman.
There you go.
Alright. And, I guess we'll just end her by, I'm trying to think of a good... So, and then one of the big...
So how long would you say the game took you to beat, or...
I'm only halfway through it. There's a ton going on.
So,
In this game. Like,
how long
I'm-
would you say the...
If I had to guess,
game
I'd say
would
it's
take?
at least 15, because I'm about 8 hours in and I don't think I'm halfway yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
it's...
seems pretty cool.
Because there's all these different... You kind of switch between characters. You start off as, this, princess, who, is pregnant, and she doesn't know how she became pregnant. And it wasn't by the conventional means. It turns out it's like a curse that got put on her. And then there's like,
Okay.
here's...
Spoilers.
Yep, you got your
Hey,
little
look, it's the guy from
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Yep, and you got the Final Fantasy VII sword.
Yeah.
You got the
A Rubik's
Minecraft
Cube
sword.
just floating
Yep,
around.
there's a companion cube. And there's like a talking book over here. Oh, and I'm gonna end this thing with my favorite character in the whole game so far,
Yeah.
who is right over here. He's this little
The
tree
tongue
dude.
guy.
No, he's the little tree dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what I could ask him right.
He smokes his own leaves. He's got like this cool like old
Don't get high on
gardener
your own
accent.
supply, Tucker.
Dude, I
There's only a
know.
little water left in the boat. However.
And there's this, I don't know, there's this kind of funny thing where you're just like, you have to get your fishing skill up. So you have to like fish, and it's like, fishing skill up 1. And then like you find a
Yeah.
hat, and you put the fishing hat on, and it's like, fishing skill
Yeah.
1000. And it's like, oh, thank God. And you don't have to worry about it. Alright,
Yeah.
so I'll end this WeView with just one of the puzzles I really like. So there's this happy willow.
Willow is stretching its branches up
And it's
high
like,
into
I'm
the
so
sky
happy,
with
my
it.
branches are going up.
One part of the waterfall's already.
So then you read
and
it.
then he gets weepy.
Yep, you read it, this carpentry book.
Uh-huh.
It's like,
I wonder if trees regard a carpenter as the bogeyman. It's not nice.
And then it's like...
One can easily fell a tree with the help of an axe and wedges.
oh no.
In my experience, nothing beats a sharp saw. Guide slish slash.
You're gonna make
saw
it
bite into
cry.
the wood. After
Yep.
this, the smaller
It's
branches
like,
in the
oh,
bark are
slish
removed from the
slash.
trunk using hatchets. Once the
Oh,
tree is sawn
no.
into several pieces. Wow. It'll be alright.
Oh, poor tree.
Yep, and then the, it was blocking the rainbow. And then you know what they say about rainbows. You just gotta dig at the,
Go.
see what's at the
Yeah.
end.
Gotta push spacebar so you know.
Dude, I know. I did already.
Yeah.
Alright.
Makes the game too easy.
Alright.
But
A pot of gold. And no grumpy leprechaun protecting it.
you need
What
to
a
like
stroke of
spend
luck.
like 2 hours trying to figure out a puzzle because you don't know what to click on.
No, Kyle, believe me, I've been there. Alright, and I'm like, dude, I'm done with your shovel. It's all good.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
I don't need your spade anymore.
then he's
I've
all
put it over
like-
there.
Dude, my leaves
Ah, that's great.
taste
And you
good.
dug a lovely hole too, right in the middle of my lawn.
I just wanted
Ah,
to show off this guy's
So
sorry
you're like
about
trying to
that.
get bees then? Is that like
Oh,
what it
what the
is?
heck.
Yeah, you need the
I'll
honey.
plant it with something.
I have to get on.
That I
Alright. And that's about, I don't want to show too much off because it is a puzzle game and kind of the fun is solving the, you know, the puzzles.
Just like Portal 2.
Just like Portal 2.
Your
All right,
favorite
Kyle.
game.
We're going to switch over to Portal 2. Catch you there.
I call the sphere guy.
Fair enough.